Now at 10, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good evening and thanks for joining us here on the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Emma Wolforst. Before we get to what's happening around the state, we want to get a quick check on the forecast with meteorologist Deshaun Robinson. Here's a look ahead to the upcoming holiday week. So Deshaun, what should travelers be on the lookout for as they prepare to either, get on a flight or drive to their destinations for this Thanksgiving?
Well, good evening, everyone. Yes, Emma, this week is a big traveling week, and we are looking at mixed conditions for this week. Dry on Monday, showers on Tuesday, dry on Wednesday, and then Thanksgiving, more showers are in the forecast. But today we had a rather breezy day thanks to the difference in pressure between this high pressure over southeastern U.S. and this low pressure over southeastern Canada. That helped cause those gusty winds we had today. And the winds are still howling out there. We're seeing some gusty winds, some winds blowing near 20 miles per hour in the northeastern parts of the state, about 19 miles per hour in Torrington. And these winds will diminish as we head into Monday. So it's pretty dry out there across much of the northeast. And if you are heading out there tonight, temperatures right now are generally holding on to the 40s across the board. So tonight we are looking at partly cloudy skies for the remainder of the night. As you wake up for work and school tomorrow, temperatures will be in the mid to upper 30s. Monday will be a beautiful one. Definitely get outside and enjoy this beautiful weather we are forecasting. Lots of sunshine is in the forecast, and our temperatures will top out in the lower 50s. Coming up, I'll let you know more about this week's weather.
Thank you, Deshaun. A Hartford woman is facing multiple charges tonight after driving the wrong way on I-84 East in Manchester. Officers responded to a call of a vehicle operating erratically around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Tierra Christina Turner was driving a white 2012 Honda Accord West in the eastbound lane. After a pursuit, Turner was arrested in East Windsor. She was released from state police custody on a $25,000 bond and is set to appear in court tomorrow. The 1 in 5 Foundation for Kids is now recruiting and launching several volunteer teams to patrol New Haven in the area where a 16-year-old student was shot and killed Friday. The focus patrols on the Goff and Hudson neighborhoods, Hill House High School neighborhood, and known student bus stops. The 1 in 5 Foundation was formed after the Uvalde, Texas mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in May 2022. The foundation is also offering a reward of up to $5,000 for any information leading to the arrest of the shooter. Firefighters in Middletown responded to a house that caught fire on Bernie O'Rourke Drive. The fire broke out at 9:15 this morning. No injuries were reported, and the cause is still under investigation. And another fire broke out, this time in Bridgeport. 2 adults are now without a home as a result of that fire. Crews say they responded to a house on Sealy Street today. When they got to the scene, they found smoke coming from the home. It took firefighters about 30 minutes to extinguish those flames. Luckily, no injuries were reported. The fire marshal's office is investigating. Deep Conservation Police say a 49-year-old man fell from a rock cliff at Chatfield Hollow State Park earlier this afternoon. He was taken to the hospital, but we don't know his condition right now. When we know more, we will update you. And 3 people from Willimantic were taken to the hospital this afternoon following a carbon monoxide incident. Fire crews responded to 5 Gifford Avenue just before noon today for smoke in the building with possibly 2 people unconscious. There was no smoke, but it was determined to be a carbon monoxide incident caused by a propane-fired commercial-style oven being used to bake bread. Firefighters found no working CO detectors in the house. 2 of those residents are currently being treated in New York for CO poisoning. The 3rd is still at Wyndham Hospital. And lawmakers in New York say they need money to address damage from recent brush fires. The city launched its first ever brush fire task force earlier this week after fires in the middle of Prospect Park and Inwood Hill Park. According to a statement from Governor Kathy Hochul, more than 400 fire departments and thousands of personnel have been deployed across the state to fight the flames. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand says she's asking Congress for funding.
I sent a letter to congressional leadership this week. I urge them to make sure New York gets more funding to address the recent wildfires and many natural disasters that have afflicted New York this year.
Gillibrand says many of these fires have come dangerously close to people's homes. She also said they've jeopardized wildlife and compromised air quality for residents throughout the state. A statewide burn ban is in effect until November 30th. An organization is making a difference by providing free meals for those in need just in time for the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday. Fox 61's Kayla Cade was there and has more on this heartwarming effort and the impact it's having on those in our community.
About 200 meals were given to those in our community today, and I spoke with someone who came to get some food who says the organization who helped organize this has helped him ever since he started coming.
We're praising God and having some meals, and everything's a blessing today, so.
Edward Ferentz came out to 777 East Main Street in Waterbury like he always does every Sunday to get a hot, tasty meal. This time, it was Thanksgiving food. Turkey, ham, mixed vegetables, and cornbread, just to name a few.
It was all good.
It's hosted by an organization called Feed Me Ministries, and they help people in need like Ferentz while also spreading the word of God.
I'm a vet, and I've been homeless 7 years now, off and on. There was a few times that I was in a very dark place, but they helped me bring me back, so.
That joy, that love, that peace that only comes through Jesus, we just want others to feel that, and we've seen so many people's lives touched since we've been here, and that's such a blessing to us.
Feed Me Ministries was founded by Danielle D'Amico and 4 others in 2021.
Started off with just 5 of us, a table, a box of Joe, and a bag of sandwiches.
And it has grown ever since. So many volunteers like Alina Smith were lined up behind the table, waiting to serve their community.
Sweet potatoes? Yeah, as much as you can give me. I love them.
She stresses the importance of volunteering.
We don't know where we will be in the future. We don't know if we will be in a situation like this, right? So any type of help that we give somebody is so much appreciated, and you don't know when you will need that kind of help.
I'm very humbled of what I've been through, and for these beautiful people here helping.
Feed Me Ministries will be back outside on 777 East Main Street in Waterbury next Sunday. In Waterbury, Kayla Cade, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Thank you, Kayla. If you're looking for a way to give back this holiday season, many patients and hospital staff say blood donors are needed right now. The Connecticut Blood Center is looking for anyone who can help save a life. They say the holiday season is the most challenging time of year because school is out and families are on vacation. To make an appointment, head to our links page at fox61.com. There you can schedule a day to stop in and make a donation. As a gesture of appreciation, you will also receive a festive long sleeve t-shirt. Now to a pretty heartwarming story here. A Maryland college student who made national headlines years ago is continuing to use her life to make a positive impact. Sean Martinelli from our sister station in Washington, D.C. follows up with the inspiring young woman once known as a hero after she made a life-saving 911 call for her mom.
This one is from the Charles County Commissioner's Office.
He's showing the tickets at the White House.
We often take for granted these kitchen table moments. But Samantha Mason and her mom Sharon know better.
Yeah.
They know how quickly these moments
What's wrong?
can be taken away.
You're just remembering?
Charles County 911.
My name is Samantha.
Your name is Samantha?
And then I'm 4.
And you're 4?
16 years ago, Sharon nearly went into insulin shock. Samantha then made a call.
Is your mommy or daddy home?
Mommy's sick.
Your mommy's sick. Does she need an ambulance?
Mommy, she needs an ambulance. Mommy said to help her sugar.
Minutes later, help arrived. Sharon survived.
Is that the ambulance crew?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you need to show them where your mommy is, okay? Hi.
Hi, salute.
You got her?
Yep.
Okay, let me talk to Samantha again, please.
Hello.
Hi, Samantha. You did a really good job for your mommy, okay? Good job, sweetie.
All these years later,
To hear that tape, I still get emotional.
because Sharon knows without that call,
Sorry. Hold on.
she might not be here today.
She is the reason that I've gotten as far as I have. A lot of like what ifs. Now that I'm older, I think I just see the true gravity of it.
So significant, the newspaper headline still hangs on the fridge.
A little hero in pigtails.
Much has changed since that day, except
But-
for this.
She has always said she wanted to be a doctor.
Samantha's gone from hero in pigtails to neuroscientist in training. She's currently a junior at the University of Maryland in College Park. If all goes as planned, she could save many more lives
That's the hope.
and give many more families
She's my best friend. I'm her best friend.
these kitchen table moments.
And Samantha only recently heard that 911 call for the first time. She happened to be scrolling through TikTok when a video of the call popped up. Proof it's still having an impact on people all these years later.